puts you to rest.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
When you actually hear that word, it will bring forth rest in you. That's what will produce rest in you. Oh, imagine I've attained to God. What else is there?
That's right.
I mean, there's like all these 14ers, like in Colorado, you have these 14,000-foot peaks that you're climbing all the time because you want to get to the top,
Right.
and you want to sign the registry. Well, if you're always trying to attain to everything, you have a mind of trying to attain to everything, and then God comes and He gives you all that He is and has in Himself. He gives you His kingdom. He gives you His life. He gives you His glory. He gives you His immortality. What else is there to attain to?
That's it.
And so that word, man, once it really penetrates a person's heart, that word brings rest.
Yes.
That word puts you to rest.
Yes.
It's health and healing to all your flesh, meaning you'll no longer be trying to attain to life through your own members. And so then your members rest. If your members rest, guess what can't manifest out of your body? Envy, jealousy, hatred, gossiping, backbiting, murder, discontent. All those things can't manifest out of your body when your members no longer think they're trying to attain to a good life. But then they hear they already have a good life. It's like, man, when Becky makes dinner tonight and she come and brought dinner and put it on the table, I wasn't busy thinking about how I needed to make myself dinner. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It put me to rest because dinner was already there. And so I was hungry and I'm thinking, I need to attain to some dinner. I need to get some dinner. And so my members started feeling like I got to do something to get dinner. And then she comes down and is like, oh yeah, the thing that you think you need, here it is. Boom. And then all of a sudden, you see, I could go to rest.
Yeah.
And then I didn't do anything to make dinner or to get dinner. I just rested. Right? So I didn't have the opportunity to have a huge, gigantic faux pas where I did some disastrous thing in the kitchen that manifested death. Like the first time I tried to make Becky dinner when we were dating, I put one of these, I don't even know what kind of glass it's called, but I put one of these like glass pots where I was trying to cook some meat in that thing. I put it on top of the stove. I didn't know nothing about cooking.
Yeah.
You see, and so man, when that thing got heated up, you know what it did? About 5 minutes before she come knocking on the door for dinner, it blew up. It blew, and it didn't like crack. Oh, that's it. It blew up and shot food and glass all over the walls.
Oh my goodness.
But do you guys see that dynamic?
Yeah.
And that's really what Isaiah is talking about when it talks about by His stripes we're healed, that He's health and healing to all of our flesh. We define sickness so much predominantly by physical ailment that we miss it. I guarantee, listen guys, it's much more sick to have hatred and envy and backbiting and gossip and all the works of the flesh Paul listed manifesting in your life. That's really being sick. Now what will heal me from that sickness? The word of an immortal, incorruptible life dwelling in my heart will now put my members to rest. And then the works of the flesh have no ability to manifest themselves through me because I will have already attained to glory, immortality, and a seat in the Godhead. Imagine that.
That's a good imagination.
Yeah.
And so that's what ends up happening.
Yeah.
And so I completely forgot what we're talking about, but we can move on to the.